Hi friends, Mrs. Elmore here. I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to continue our conversation about container planting. Last time we chatted, we talked about eggshells as containers, and today I want to continue with that thread of repurposing items you have at home, so thinking about reducing, reusing, recycling, and today we're going to talk about single-use water bottles, plastic water bottles, okay? So if you were at Steam Night, you might have done this activity with me, or you might have heard about it, but today we're going to be making self-watering container gardens with plastic water bottles. So you need a plastic bottle that has a neck, all right? And parents, what you're gonna need to do is take your Xacto knife or your kitchen knife or a pair of scissors and cut your plastic bottle just past the curve of the neck, okay? So that now you have two pieces. You're gonna invert the top. This is gonna be our actual garden, okay? So this is where we'll put the soil and everything else, and this is gonna be our base, which is our watering source, okay? You can see here on our base, I've put some tape. Plastic can be really sharp after you cut it, so this is a great way to just protect that edge, but it also adds a little bit of a barrier. If you have cut your garden and it falls through, you can add some tape and it lifts it up a little bit to keep it from touching the bottom of our bottle, okay? All right, so you have your water bottle, you have your tape, you've cut it with your Xacto knife. The next thing that we have is we have felt, okay? If you don't have felt, you could use another thick fabric that you have at home, but we're gonna cut about 4 pieces of felt. They're about an inch wide and about 3 inches long. Does not have to be exact. My son helped me cut these, okay? And you are going to take your felt. It's going to become the roots for our plants. So these are the roots of the garden, all right? You're gonna put it into the mouth of the water bottle, all right? One thing that you wanna watch out for is you don't want them to all stay on one side where there's a big gap coming through, okay? You'll stick them in about 1/3 of the way, all right? You want your roots to be able to actually go down and get some of that water, okay? So don't stick them in too far. And then you're gonna add your soil. This is a little bit tricky, so you'll need to make sure you can help your kids do this, but you'll want to spread out the felt on the inside here so that it blocks that hole and our soil doesn't just fall through, okay? So then you're gonna add your soil. You don't need to add it all the way up, just have a little bit of room so that you can grab the lip of this or whatever, okay? So you have your soil, your roots are going down. You'll wanna add a little bit of water to your watering source now. I would do about halfway up to start, just so that you can keep an eye on it over the week and see how much water your plants are absorbing, okay? So then stick your garden in your watering source, okay? And you can spread out the roots a little bit so they're on either side. And then now that it's in the base, you don't have to hold it and you can add your seeds, all right? These containers are really great to do herbs in your kitchen. If you have a big container like this, you could do a bunch of different seeds. If you have a smaller little water bottle, you might want to stick to just doing 3 or 5 seeds, okay? You could do flowers. If you are interested in using these to start seeds to then transplant outside, you might want to do 1 or 2 seeds at a time. But then you have your container and your little garden can start growing, okay? I want to show you an example of one that my son helped me do last week, okay? So here's another container. It's not see-through, so he wanted to start painting on it, but I'll lift it up and you can see the roots dripping wet, okay? And then our seeds have already started sprouting, okay? As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you, and we'll continue our container gardening next time. Okay, bye.